If you could rap, bro.
Ah! Mr. HOH.
Nah. We always let that all go. It's close though.
Humbled under him presents Mr. Huh, chopping it up with the HuHmies.
Here we go.
Yeah. Got old AF over here.
I messed up the intro, man.
Nah, you good. That's how we do it. That's the most comic part of the whole thing. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Chop, chop.
Hey, man. All right, man. So what are we talking about today?
We's gonna talk about. I don't know, man. We'll just talk about whatever comes to mind. So how do you feel about them separating white rice and brown rice in two different bags and not having like a multicolored rice that they sell at the market?
Segregation, bro. Segregation. It depends. Now you got to think about protein.
Protein. Choose your protein.
Calories. Proteins and calories.
Yeah.
Which one works the best?
Oh, shout out to my boy at work. We had EMS week.
Yeah.
And he won the little raffle prize, and it was a grill. He's like, I don't want it. Like, I can't fit it in my car. You can have it. Boy, I was out there like hibachiing it up earlier before you got here.
Today?
Yeah.
You did that?
I made some fried rice. It's gone. It's all gone. I
Uh-uh.
don't even got no leftovers to take to work with me tomorrow.
Extra dirty. Extra dirty.
Man.
Brown rice?
No, I just had some jasmine rice.
Oh.
Jasmine rice, a little fried egg in it. Said some chicken, some shrimps.
No, it's brown now because it's extra dirty.
I had some.
You didn't save any.
Mm-mm.
That makes it dirty.
Dirty
Rice.
rice.
How do you make dirty rice?
Mm.
You don't share it.
Spicy rice is good. You like the spicy rice?
I love it.
I'll make some fajitas on there. Next
Fajitas?
weekend. Yeah.
Fajitas.
Street tacos. I make some street fajita tacos.
Two-time world champs in this.
Yeah, 2 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, what up?
Yeah, man. Living life.
Living life. So if you could give the old you, let me say, if you could give 18-year-old you some advice, what would you give?
If I give me some 18-year-old advice, I would say either go to the military.
I wouldn't be friends with Micah no more.
Nah, absolutely not, man. You have been a huge influence on my life. I don't know if you understand that.
What'd you say? You was going to the military?
I'd go to the military. I think I'd take the military route.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would. My dad told me no. My dad was an old hippie man. You know, my grandfather was.
I'd have told you no too.
My grandfather was World War II. You know, and he's like. After my grandfather was in World War II, you know, my dad ended up being a hippie man. You know, he's like anti-war. You know, I think with all the benefits and everything that comes along with going into the military, if I went to the military when I was 18, by the time I got out when I was 22, I would have got out when I was 22. Things would have been a lot different, man.
Mm-hmm.
I took a thuggish route.
The thuggish ruggish bone.
Yeah, I took a thuggish route. You know, it's like,
Yeah. I think everybody, well, not everybody done it, but.
I'm not going to say it didn't work for me, you know, but it maybe. So with the way that I took things, you know, and where I moved to, you know, I moved from the city to the country, and then moving to the country where I moved to, you know, it was like all odds were against me. You know, it was racist.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. Dickson County is the most diverse place in Tennessee. I don't care what anybody say.
I don't either, but it's still super racist, you know. With
I
me,
mean, it is.
with me having the amount of children that I have, and they're biracial, you know, and even my oldest son,
But it's almost,
Micah.
but it's almost. I mean, even just being at the on the episode before, we was talking about the graduation. I'm seeing the countryest white guy walking with, you know, black girl, and they just in the
Happy,
country
happy,
and happy,
running. Yeah.
and it's like you can just see. I don't know how. You can see where the problem. You can see where their parents probably don't like each other. There's a good boy down the street. There's a good girl down the street.
Hey man, let me tell you about this dream, borderline nightmare I had last night.
All right.
Man. It's like my girlfriend now she's half Hispanic. All my kids are biracial except for one. You know, my youngest daughter is all the way white. I had a dream that the KKK was across the street having a Klan meeting. You know, I was outside with the baby and her children, which are probably, quarter Mexican?
Yeah.
Quarter Mexican? I'm outside with her quarter Mexican babies and my white baby, and we just running inside because we knew they was coming after us. I don't mean to laugh about it because it's not funny, because it's probably something that's really serious.
Yeah.
You know, and from what I understand, I don't know about HuHmies County, but I know parts of Dickson County, on the outskirts of Dickson County, you know, it's out there.
Yeah.
When I first moved here from Nashville, you know, that's what it was. It's just pure racism. I don't get it, like the racism stuff. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
You know, I understand to a point to not like somebody, but when you hate somebody because of their color or their religion or something like that, I don't get it, man.
Just for that sole reason, I don't get it. Now, you cannot like somebody because they're of a different race, different culture, right?
Yeah.
I just don't like their culture. I just don't like that person. But because that, or you've been hurt by somebody of that race or culture, man, that's dumb. It's the dumbest thing. But I mean, I don't really like white people that much. When I get around a lot of white people, man, I feel so uncomfortable sometimes.
I get it. I totally get it. I definitely get it. Yeah.
Now, me and you are the kind of the same, where sometimes when you're places that you're the only white person, right? And you feel comfortable, like everybody's nice, polite. Some people pick on you. Some people kind of don't really like you, but you're there. You're accepted, right? We're, kind of when we grew up in a White House where there was only a handful black people. Friends with all of them, right? I wonder if they felt the way we feel sometimes, where they feel more comfortable when they're around people that they grew up with, and they go somewhere where they're. I always wondered that. I had to ask somebody. I mean, we can't answer that question.
Well, I got one we can call. We can listen. I got, like, I don't want to call him out, but
Like I remember, where was I at?
he's been trying to drag me back into.
This was like elementary school. I was at Nanny Berry Elementary School in Hendersonville. Might even been Hawkins Middle School. And this was so long ago, where Cross Colors was out, right? You had In Living Color and all that, with Fresh Prince. Everybody watched. Everything I watched was, Martin. Everything you watched, was black culture. So I'm at the little movie theater or whatever. I got a Malcolm X hat on, and I got all some cross colors and some, I don't know, probably some fiddlers or something. Boy, I thought I was the shit, right? Until the white people was like, "You gotta take that off. You can't wear that around me." What is she talking about? I don't even understand. This is what I like. This is what the people that I like are wearing, right? What's the problem with wearing it? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you that crossover from Nashville to Dickson. Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Let me tell you. So, like, number one, I grew up in East Nashville before I moved to Millersville. Right. So I grew up in all black schools. Got my ass kicked from kindergarten to second grade. They just beat me up because I was white.
Because you're white.
Because I was white. I get it. You know, I had to fight my way through it. You know, I didn't understand then. But that's why it's a reverse racism type thing. You know, when I hear black people talking about the way black people think, you know, when they're stuck in the middle way. But it's in every race, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not just black people and white people. You got the Mexican people. You know, my grandfather's married to a Mexican woman. You know, I had to go over there. I had to go to Nebraska. The Mexican people didn't like me. I had to fight through the Mexican people. You know,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you know this, but I speak quite a bit of Spanish. It's like,
I speak no Spanish.
yeah, but you know, bump into them, and it's not just the Mexicans, but the Mexican is different from the Guadalajarans. The Guadalajarans different from the Hondurans. You know, it's like it's not all the same. So when you think white people are all the same,
Yeah.
think about, like, you got white people, you got Germans, you
Even
got Russians,
even Asian people.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. It's different, and with me, you know, growing up in an all black neighborhood, if you take an Asian person and he grows up in Africa, or if you take an African person, he grows up in Asia, you know, that African person gonna speak whatever Asian language that is. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a little bit confusing to some people. But, you know, with me being a white person, growing up in a black neighborhood, and you think that I'm not acting.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where I was brought up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So things are different, you know. But then you get brought into the gangs.
Mm-hmm.
You got different gangs, and some of them aren't gangs, some of them MMOs, and you know, MMOs, and then this and that, yada yada. You know, it's all kinds of different situations. You know, now things are even branched off even more than what they were back then.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, hey, look, man, why don't y'all? And what's even worse, man, is all of that is branched off either the Bible or the Holy Quran.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your G's and your Crips.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to speak for everybody.
Yeah.
Your G's and your C's that are branched off the Bible, and you got your Bloods and your Vice Lords and stuff. It's about off the Holy Quran. Look at it, man. Why don't you just study that? Why don't you just study Christianity? Why don't you just study Muslim?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why don't you just study that instead of doing that? You know what I mean? You're trying to mix everything. Because that's where it come from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you actually look at it, you know, you break it down and you see it. You know, think about the three kings that we was going through, you know, King David and all this and that. You know, it's right there. It's in the Bible. You know? And after I got older and I saw that, you know, it's like our book of knowledge is actually based off the Bible.
They didn't tell you to read First Kings?
Huh?
No. You didn't make it that far?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, that's weird too. But it's like it goes back to the. I don't see how we can get into that where it's like people say the Bible ain't real, but then a lot of stuff is based off that book. whether you believe in God. How can you not believe in God?
Hmm?
How can you not? How can some people not believe in God when almost everything is based off that book?
See, I was speaking to my mother tonight. I haven't seen her in a while. I was speaking to my mom, and we were talking, and then my girlfriend doesn't believe in female preachers. She's like that's against the,
Mm.
it's against it. But and then I'm talking to my mom about certain situations, and she's like, yeah, but also if you look in the Bible, they got a talking donkey. So it's like I'm not blaspheming, or weighing one thing and another. You know what I mean? But she told me about, who was it? I don't know, man. I don't want to speak on too much
Yeah,
because I don't want to speak out of line.
Yeah.
What I mean? But
it gets me sometimes too, man. You don't want to. You don't want to lie. Not lie, but you're not educated enough
right,
about the subject.
yeah. And
But I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
I take it. I'd
Nah.
love to hear it.
No, but that's just like, man, my boy Rome be over here, man. He's like, well, in the Bible, it's, one of them had more than one wife. Well, yeah, he did. He also said that person was gonna, bless the nations and all this, right? That was back then. Not saying what back then doesn't apply to now, but people take bits and pieces out of it and try to make it,
Yeah.
like when they talk about homosexuality or whatever in the Bible in Leviticus, right? But they also talk about don't wear mixed fabrics, right? I was like, oh, that's weird because my favorite shirt is like a 50-50 cotton polyester. Like I don't like the 100% cotton, right?
Yeah.
And then I was listening to a video, and it was talking about the different materials send out different positive ions, right? Or like if you wear, like when you wear, Under Armour has like you wear like nylon, the cool tee, right? It's supposed to keep it cool. You got other stuff supposed to keep you warm, but it's like lightweight. I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. So like I'd be confused. Like I don't know if I'm happy or I'm mad when I wear the 50-50 shirt. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm not too educated on it. I don't have the video how the lady was describing it, but it made sense to me at least.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's put here for
I get it.
a certain reason.
It's not my job to understand everything. It's my job to deal with it, figure it out.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sayings in the world.
God never says figure it out. He says trust in him.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
Yeah. They say a wise man knows nothing, an ignorant man knows everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love that. That's one of my favorite sayings.
Mm-hmm.
I still got. It's like every day. Like I'm the boss. I'm the general manager. I'm running the restaurant.
Hey, what was they thinking?
They messed up. They messed up. But I don't feel like it's like I can't stand somebody calling me boss. Don't call me boss. I'm not your boss.
Yeah, man.
It's like I will never ask you to do anything that I won't do myself. I'll scrub the toilets, and that's that. But after I scrub the toilets, I ask you to
do you reply with "Do your job, peasant"? That's what I start doing.
Many hands make light work.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'm not better than anybody, and
You
I don't
should
think
be.
anybody's better than me. You know what I
I'm
mean?
better than everybody. I'm better at everybody being me than anybody else can be me. No. Well, but that is true, though. You should never think you're better. But the problem with when you don't think you're better than everybody, sometimes you think you're less than.
Nah, I don't know.
But you know what I'm saying?
I can understand where that mindset could come from some people, but
And
I
when
don't think
when
I'm
you get
blessed
older,
enough.
you just realize, you know what you do, that ain't for me,
And see, that's why
and I don't have to participate.
that's respectful.
You know what I
I
mean?
respect that.
And if it's too bad, then you probably just don't deal with that person or environment anymore.
Yeah.
You know. But you gotta. I think that's the one thing in life that people need to. You gotta find out who you are. You know what I mean? You gotta find out who you are and stand on that. Like some people are good. You know. What was you saying when we was walking down the steps? Do good. I do bad things to good people. What is that? What you said?
That's something you told me when I was damn 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
I do bad things to good people.
Like, have you seen that movie Stillwater?
That's what.
Have you seen that movie Stillwater with Matt Damon in it?
Uh,
I watched it last night, and so whatever he always messes up something. Daughter's in jail for something in France or something like that, and they're from like Oklahoma. That's something weird. Let me change it. And they were just like, why do we always mess up? Why do we always mess up a good thing? All right. And he was just, daughter messed up. He messed up. They get back to Oklahoma. And he was like, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I don't miss the people in France. But that was then, this is now. Right? Sometimes things happen for a reason. Things happen for a season. And the seasons change all the time. Sometimes you tough. You know, like you said earlier, you know, I'm one constant in your life. I'm like, man, you know what? You're one constant in my life too. Sometimes because you're that you know, we got a cool friendship where, you know, neither one of us think we're better than the other one. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, man, I've been trying to. What did I say to you sometimes? I done called you 3 times because I'm ready to just give up, burn the house down, and just call it quit. And you don't answer the phone. And then finally, when you answer the phone, I'm like, I'm so glad you didn't answer the phone because I've been so mad at you for not answering the phone that I done forgot why I'm mad at everybody else. Because I'm now mad at you. Which, if you would have answered the phone, you'd be like, I'm coming with the gas. I don't know what you would have said because let's burn the whole thing down.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I got you. You need my lighter? Like with the movie The Town. I need you to come with me. You don't need to ever speak about it again, but we're going to hurt some people. And dude says,
Crazy, man.
whose car are we taking? That's how me and you are. Like,
After
no.
all these years, man, it's wild though.
Mm-hmm.
It really is wild.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you see it on TV, and you hear about it. You know, they say if you friends with somebody more than 7 years, then you're gonna be friends for life. You know, we've been friends for
Long time.
27 years. I think 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
I added it up the other day. 27, 28 years. But it's not like your friendship to me is not friendship. It's family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so, this dude's at the hospital. He just had his son. How old were you when Michael was born?
How old was I when Mike was born?
Yeah, 20. 20 years old. We pick him up, and we go kick it. We go to a strip club, get wasted, and I drop him back off at the hospital.
Right down the line. We ain't gonna.
We've changed.
This is a religious. So
Yeah.
we talk about it.
Hey. And then the day before Maya was gonna be born, you done got me drinking them Incredible Hulks. Oh boy, that was a rough day. Wasn't as bad as I did you, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what else going on? This is the What Else Going On podcast.
What else going on? What else going on? Trying to figure it out, man. So inflation is crazy, man. I'm making more money than I've ever made in my life, and I am
Broke.
It makes no sense. Makes no sense. That's why I had to come down here now, man. Go ahead and spend the gas money on the gas because I don't know when I'll be able to come back.
Man,
Yes,
you need the financial advice.
financial advice. No,
Yeah.
I don't need financial advice. I'm broke. It don't matter what you tell me about the money or anything else, man. I'm broke, man. I got child support still coming out on 3 grown kids. You know, I pay extra on the baby plus the other baby that's not through the courts. Nah, man, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm broke. It don't matter. Financial
why.
advice ain't gonna work.
That's why.
I bought a big old truck. Big old truck. Try to make me feel good for all the hard work that I put in over these last 20-something years to get to where I'm at. That was the stupidest mistake. I should have went and bought an electric golf cart. That's what I should have done.
I told you not to buy it.
I should have bought an electric golf cart.
I told you to wait. I'm in the same situation.
Says the guy that bought one. Just like mine.
Man, but I've been sitting there going, man, do I want a new car? Or do I need a new car?
It don't matter. I got a new car. That's where we're headed.
Well, the wife got one.
She's driving it. She loves it. She was outside polishing it when I got here.
Yeah. Yeah. Won't let me drive it. She's like, yeah, you should buy something new so you quit driving mine. I'm like, hold up. I bought this because I liked it. And you just stole it.
And you know what I love about this, man?
Hmm.
You know what my favorite part about this?
About what?
This podcast.
What about it?
Any podcast. You know how people always ask you, I really want to know what's going on in his head.
Yeah.
What's going on in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And now we just let it loose.
Yeah. Sometimes I sit here, man, people be on, I'll have people on and they talk the entire time. I can't even get them to shut up. And I'm like, that's what it's about. You just say whatever you got to say because I have nothing to say.
Just let it go.
This was a good idea. I don't pre-plan nothing. Every once in a while I might get a topic and text somebody and be like, hey, we're going to talk about the draft. Don't do no research. Don't do nothing.
I have nothing.
It's not professional. Man, you got something to say it. And it's going to get put out there because I don't know how to edit it out yet. I should
That's
probably
awesome. Just let it go.
just let it go.
Let it go.
You got something to say it. Guess what?
What's on your mind?
Everybody else doing it.
You know, when I got here, when I was sitting here driving down here, I was sitting here thinking about it. Like, what is the conversation going to be? I was like, the conversation going to be is I'm going to have you so confused, man, because what you're going to do is you're going to ask me what's on my mind. And it's going to be all over the place.
So what's on your mind?
It's all over the place. It don't matter. I don't have anything, man. It's just, I'm throwed off, man. Throw like a frisbee, bro.
So
Between work and the kids.
so where you
relationships.
you was talking about going on vacation? Where you gonna go?
Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
You know, I ain't been on the beach since I was 15, 16 years old.
man.
I'm 41, by the way.
Yeah, man. I got so by knowing who I am, we was talking about earlier. Me and you both kind of have. I got an addictive personality, right? And that's bad when you got money, because sometimes you like to party a lot. Sometimes you like nice things, shoes, clothes, shirt, whatever, hats. And I've been trying to do stuff I haven't done. So, like, I've been deep sea fishing twice. First time, So much fun. Second time, not very much fun. And instead of being upset about not having fun, I'm kind of glad. Like Derek, been on the podcast. You know, they go golfing a lot, and I'm like, I don't even want to go golf with y'all, even though I want to go, but I don't. I really don't want to go because I'm gonna have to go buy a golfing outfit, golf clubs. I'm gonna have to figure out where's the best place to golf, and I'm probably gonna be doing it a lot if I like it.
Stop.
Or like the deep sea fishing. It's fun. It's a good break when you go to Florida or somewhere that you can do it.
I don't want to tell you this, but I got a set of golf clubs.
Do you?
I just need somebody to go with me.
They've been
God
trying to get me.
forbid, don't let it be you, buddy. Don't let it be you.
Because I'm not good at it. I have no idea.
It don't matter. We're going to be out there every single day. We done lost our jobs.
Man, I just out there golfing. But that's what people be doing.
Give me that 5-iron.
Yeah. Give me that 5-iron.
I'm going to try to put it with a 5-iron.
Yeah, I'm about to birdie. I'm about to eagle this hole. I don't even know what they mean.
It sounded good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So nothing's on your mind. That thing's hollow up there.
Man, it's definitely not hollow, man. Relationships, work,
Man, that's
life,
stressful.
kids, man.
You don't bring the work home with you, see? That's the one thing
Everything, man.
I don't.
It's like I'm making more money than I ever made in my life, man. And I'm broke, man. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, and then I'm trying to figure out a side hustle. What can I do for a side hustle? What can I do? I'm like, I don't know what to do on a side hustle except for go serve tables or bartend. You know, and that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like,
It's like
and I can do that and make $300 a day on my days off. You know, it's extra $600 a week just for going over and bartending. But I can't do that because I'm a general manager of a restaurant, and that'll make it look like I don't make enough money as a general manager, so they'll fire me. But I'm not making enough money as a general manager, so what you want from me, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get the paper out, man. You got to get the paper out.
Just don't give it.
Let's like, so I work and I do and it's a hobby. But that's not going to help your financial problem.
Right. I mean, but
you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, think about it, man. Say your stuff goes viral. You know, you're out there and everybody's watching. Like Ben Shapiro. You know, Ben Shapiro. Everybody likes Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro probably rips off his stuff.
He's funny.
You know what I mean? Cool cat. You know, but it's not just him. You know, you got the little buddy with the Vans. You know, white Vans. Damn. You know, damn. You know.
No.
Anything like that, man. If you just catch on, but I mean, the fact that you put the money into this and it looks good, man. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks like it's a studio. It's beautiful. You got the stuff. Create, believe, dream. You hum it under him. This, you know what I mean? It's an inspiration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To anybody that walks down here, not just me, man. You know, I've been watching you this since I was a kid, man. But like anybody that walks down here.
I think the other thing is, I don't like. I'm not gonna get up and talk. I'm not gonna do no speech. I'm not gonna talk in front of crowds. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I can do this.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I got stage fright, man.
Man, I can't do it.
I got stage fright. If you make me stand up in the middle of a crowd and talk to people, I'll pass out. I just get hot, sweating.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Just fight in front of everybody. You know, it's like I can't do it.
Like they wanted me to teach a class or something at work. I'm like, it's not gonna happen if it's more than 2 people.
I had to take public speaking in college.
Man, bro.
What up, young blood?
Pull up a chair.
I had to take public speaking in college. You know what I did?
What?
There was 12 people in the class, man. That's the only way I passed.
Yeah, 12 people.
12 of them.
Oh, I can't
What's
do
up,
it.
man? Come here now. How you doing? All right. Doing good, man.
How you doing?
All right, you gonna jump on the podcast for one?
Nah, bro.
I
No.
need $100, man.
You think I got $100?
Yeah.
We got him.
Far from it.
He balled out of control.
All right, we'll talk about it later, man. Off camera. Off camera.
Just right through here.
That's so funny, man. It was my birthday weekend. One of my buddies called me. I had missed this call. We was coming back from the casino, and he left a message. I didn't listen to it. And then the next day, I called him. Well, Tristan was like, "Oh, I met your friend Mike." I'm like, I don't know any Mikes. He's like, Matt. I was like, oh, I know some Matts. And then I was like, oh, Matt did call me. So I called my buddy back. He's like, hey, man, listen to this. He's like, I was at the park shooting the ball with some kids. He said, and this kid was talking about he's co-host of this podcast and this and that. And Matt should check it out. Matt's like, what's the name of it? Tristan's like, man, it's the Humble to the End podcast. Matt said he stopped what he was doing and walked straight to his car and called me because Matt was the first person I ever had on here by myself.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, you know this kid over here? He talking about he co-hosts this podcast. I was like, I listened to the message, and it's Tristan calling me from Matt's phone. And I was like, this dude say he the co-host of the podcast, man, won't ever do one. He probably did maybe 3 out of 30-something. And he'll walk by. He'll stand right there. I'm like, dude, I told you. Just pull up a chair. Nah, man, I'm good.
Just mind about it, man. It's the whole humble thing. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Be humble about stuff, man. Don't act like you part of something, you know.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Huh?
It looks like I know what I'm doing. It looks professional, maybe. It's nice. Got the camera. Got some nice camera. Got equipment. Man, press the button. That's how you can do. That's my advice for anybody. Press the button. You can even. I don't like talking. For some reason, like I could just easily have just held up my phone and done a podcast or done a 30-second motivational video.
Yeah, you got these people doing
I just don't like talking.
men's fashions
Yeah.
things and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean?
I really don't have no
Put on
fashion.
this shirt with these pair of shorts.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. And, you know, you're going to have everybody out there because you said you're supposed to wear these pair of shorts and that pair of shirt, you know, that shirt, whatever. You know,
Wear what you like.
put it on.
That's all you do.
Learn it, live it, love it.
Wear what you like. Eat what you like. Try new things though. Like I'm definitely not gonna try the dress like the dudes be out there wearing dresses.
You will
No,
not see me.
they will not see me in that.
No, I'm not saying anything against
I-
you. If that's what you want to do.
Hey, my
That's what you want to do.
one buddy at work. This dude came to work with a kilt on, and I'm like, "What is that?" I was like, "You got on a dress." He's like, "No, it's a kilt." And I was like, "Okay." But why? He's like, "Man, it's comfortable, bro. You should try it." No, I don't think I'm not. If I was Scottish, maybe. I mean, even though I'm a Scottish lord, and I own 1 square foot of property in Scotland. But I'm not doing that, bro.
So can I? Is that your story? I don't want to cut you
Yeah,
off.
go on.
All
I
right,
don't even.
so
I forgot what I'm talking about.
let me tell you this story, man. I got is a race, not whatever. It's a black cat, you know. He was going to the Renaissance Festival, you know. Same thing. Put on a kilt. He put on a kilt and he was walking through. Man, this is my buddy, man. This is my buddy. You know, if that's what he likes, and he wants to go to the Renaissance Festival, sees a bunch of grown men dressed up like elves and women and stuff like that, fairies, all this stuff. Cool. He dressed up just like it too. And he has his little sword with him and stuff like that. And this dude got to talking trash to him. And he looked at him. I'm telling you, my buddy's swole. Doctor. He's like, how would you like to go home and tell everybody that you love that you got your ass whipped by a man in a dress? And then he walked off. And I was like, dude, shut up. He shut up. He shut up. Cause I finna squad with him.
Yeah.
It's like me and him finna get down. And I was like, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. He was doing what he was doing. He's like, how would you like to go home and tell everybody you love you got your ass whipped by a man in a dress?
Yeah. Oh.
And I was like, all right. That was that. Now you got that. That was a kilt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then you have like these kids going out now in full blown prom dresses.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Hey man. All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You know, I live in the country. I've been seeing these boys in these extra short Daisy Dukes with the pockets hanging out and then cowboy boots. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's like a
if you
thing.
if I would have ever seen it in my days, man, it would have been a hate crime. I'm sorry. It would have been a hate crime.
It would have been a hate crime.
It would have been a hate crime. Yeah, you would have got handled.
Mm. Or why would you just mind your business? Who cares?
You would want to. You would think it.
Yeah.
But think about it, man. If when me and you were kids, if we walked through
You got beat up.
house with some extra short,
Somebody would have got beat up. And it wouldn't have been me.
yeah, say you were the one wearing them.
Yeah.
Say you were
We'd
the
have
one
been
wearing
fights.
them.
Somebody would have Somebody would have fight us. We were ready.
Alright, you would have been a brave.
Either we'd be fighting
You
or
would've been
everybody be
brave.
wearing. Either we'd be fighting or everybody be dressing like me.
Okay, I'll take that one. Cause I sure did roll my pant leg up after you started rolling your pant leg up.
Yeah. Tight roller. Hey man, I tell you what. Since I gained some weight, I told myself never. When joggers came out, when the kids started wearing the joggers, even jogging pants, never was a big jogging pant person.
I'm a jogging pants fanatic.
But now, I don't even have, like, I got some jogger blue jeans. Bro, you ain't got to worry about if they 36s or they 34s or they 38s.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Because they got a drawstring on them.
That's it.
Bro.
Put them on. Run it.
But I think I got, remember when they used to shank people? And walk over and then pull your shorts down? I think that happened to me one time.
So I still wear shorts. Just in
Yes,
case I still wear shorts. Just underneath mine, just in case someone try to get me.
You hit a basketball short? Oh, man.
Yeah.
But I think I was, like, I mean, even man, I used to, I could never wear no Timberlands to the club because I had to have shirt and shoes on that I could run fast in, just in case we had dip.
That's right. The shorts underneath the shirt, I gotta have something to change into because that's the first thing they ask for.
Mm-hmm.
What's he wearing? What's he wearing?
Now I'll be wearing flip-flops. The first time I wore flip-flops out, I'm talking about no slides. I'm talking about barefoot flip-flop in between the toe, the bikinis, the G-strings. Well, I felt like I was weird. I was like, man, this ain't even right.
Yeah.
Nothing was worse though. We was on vacation, man. Rebecca wanted to walk to this pier. Man, we walked. I don't know how far, man, a mile or something. I left my flip flop, a mile and a half back. She's like, we're gonna go eat at this little restaurant that was on the pier. Man, they let me up in there barefoot. My feet was dry and dirty, bro. I had the black foot. I don't know. All right, well, we gonna end this one, and I don't know, man. We did the triple thread on them. I don't know if I got no battery life.
I'm finna take that.
Yeah.
Turn it back home, man.